Today is day 3, present tense to be. This is our first lesson on making basic sentences in Turkish. You can download the cheat sheet for this day by visiting the cheat sheets link in the video description below. Turkishaholic supporters can do practice exercises for this lesson by following the link in the description below. More information for supporter membership is also in the description below. When you finish this lesson, can you write your occupation in this video comments section? You can download the cheat sheet for Turkish jobs by registering for the Turkishaholic website for free and visiting the link on the description. Okay, let's get started. When we want to make a to be sentence in English, the sentence will start with a personal pronoun like I, you, he, she, etc. Then we would need to add a to be verb, which is emizar, and finally add the noun or an adjective at the end of a sentence. If you want to make a to be sentence in Turkish, the order and the usage of some words differ. The verb to be doesn't actually exist in Turkish. The sentence first starts with a personal pronoun like ben, sen, o, biz, siz, onlar. Then the noun or adjective is added. But at the end of the noun or adjective, we use the personal suffix associated with our personal pronoun, which makes it a bit similar to the to be verb, but not actually the same. Here is the list of personal pronouns in Turkish. Ben is I, sen is you. In Turkish, we don't have gender-specific nouns, so he, she, it is o, biz is we, siz is you. Siz is also a plural and a polite version of you. And lastly, onlar, which is they. As I mentioned before, Turkish doesn't have a gender-specific personal pronoun like he, she in English. The pronoun o is used for both male, female, animals and objects. While the pronoun sen is the second person singular, the pronoun siz is the second person plural for the English pronoun you. Siz, as I mentioned before, is also used a lot in polite and formal speech in spoken Turkish. Just a quick note, if you haven't watched or skipped Day 2, Vowel Harmony and Consonant Assimilation or Mutation, I would advise that you look at it again before continuing this lecture because we will use our knowledge from that lesson in a moment. Let's first try to make a positive sentence. Look at the example sentence below and see how a statement, present to be sentence, is made in Turkish. Ben bir doktorum. Each personal suffix that is associated with the personal pronoun has different spelling. In order to choose the correct form for the personal suffix, we look at the last vowel of the noun or adjective inside the sentence. Look at the chart to see which options you have for suffixes. Let's go back to our earlier example. The reason we chose the suffix for the noun doktor is that we first look at which personal pronoun we used and later look at the last vowel of the noun, which is o. The suffix associated with the o vowel sound for the ben personal pronoun is the suffix. For personal suffix of the onlar personal pronoun, you can either use as dırlar, dirler, or simply as lerlar. If the noun or the adjective ends in a consonant sound, we don't add the y consonant sound. Otherwise, we would have added as yum instead of Here are some more examples. look at the personal pronoun and the personal suffix carefully. O bir doktordur. Biz öğrenciyiz. Onlar güzeller. Sen mutlusun. If you want to make negative statement to be sentences, you need to add the negation değil, meaning not, right after the noun or the adjective. In negative sentences, the personal suffix is not added after the noun or the adjective, but after the negation değil. Ben bir doktor değilim. Because we add the personal suffix right after değil, the vowel harmony is only limited to one choice for each personal pronoun. For ben it's değilim, sen değilsin, o değil or değildir, biz değiliz, siz değilsiniz, and onlar değiller. Here are some more examples. Look at the personal pronoun and the personal suffix carefully. Ben bir öğretmen değilim. O güzel değil. Sen hasta değilsin. Onlar öğrenci değiller. For the o personal pronoun, it is possible to use just the negative word değil and no personal suffix. Making positive statement questions require you to add the question words mı, mi, mu, and mü variation to the end of the noun or the adjective. Instead of adding the personal suffix to the end of the noun or the adjective, we add it to the end of the question word with respect to vowel harmony for both the question and the personal suffix. Ben bir avukat mıyım? Look at the chart to see more examples for conjugation of the suffix after the question word. In some resources, the personal suffix for the o personal pronoun is mıdır, midir, etc. but it actually sounds unnatural to the spoken Turkish, so I would advise you avoid it. Here are some more examples. Look at the personal pronoun, the vowel harmony for the question word, and the personal suffix closely. Onlar öğrenci mi? Sen mutlu musun? O heyecanlı mı? Onlar polis mi? The last section of this lesson is about making negative statement questions. You can ask negative statement questions to someone to confirm an information that was previously answered or asked. When making negative questions, you combine the negation değil, not, with the question word mı, mi, mu, mü. Like positive questions, we add the personal suffix at the end of the question word. Sen bir doktor değil misin? Look at the chart to see more examples for conjugation of the suffix after the question word. Değil miyim, değil misin, değil mi, değil miyiz, değil misiniz, değil mi? You might have noticed that this chart resembles the negative statement sentences we learned earlier. Because the negation stays the same, there is only one way to conjugate the personal suffix after the not word. Let's see some more examples. Sen mutlu değil misin? Siz Ahmet değil misiniz? Biz İngiliz değil miyiz? Onlar öğrenci değil mi? You now know how to make statement sentences and their questions in Turkish. Isn't it nice?